This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Wooly Shambler, here with Animich.
Ooh, sucky, milky, ooh, titty titties.
I really wish you weren't first in the alphabet. MD?
I don't even want to make any titty jokes right now.
Raisin Bran?
Moo.
And Specs.
Moo.
And folks, it's Miltank.
Moo.
The milk cow Pokemon.
Did you know that Whitney's Miltank destroyed my childhood?
Upvote on our gaming. Upvote.
Me and MD did a Pokemon Crystal randomizer run, and I got to Whitney, and I was like, well, I hear people talk hot shit about this Miltank, and then I just fucked it up. It was easy, so
It's really not that bad.
fuck the haters. It was easy shit.
The notoriety of Whitney's Miltank is down to kids not being prepared.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about strategy when you're a kid playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
You just level up your fucking Quilava as much as possible, and then it runs into this thing.
And honestly, it's pretty pretty strong for where you get it. It's still good throughout the game, but as the third gym fight, oh my god. And it's normal types, so all you got is fighting types to fight it. But
You can get Geodude at that point, but...
yeah.
Geodude kind of destroys this thing.
Yeah, but people don't really use Geodude, though. It's kind of a trash mob.
Geodude in Gold and Silver specifically is really good.
I used one in a Nuzlocke, and it was one of my strongest members of the team. It made it all the way to the end.
Lowering its accuracy fucks up rollout a lot, but again, kids don't use non-damaging moves.
Can you not get any good fighting type moves by this point, or...?
You can trade for a Machop, but that's about it.
Yeah, I guess there aren't really any good fighting types early on in that game, so...
My strategy to fight this thing in Heart Gold and Soul Silver was to get a Dunsparce with Serene Grace and just use Rock Smash until its defense was at minimal.
And what does Serene Grace do?
Doubles the chances of effects happening, so Rock Smash always lowers defense.
This thing plays a big role in the ecology of Pokemon, because it makes Moo Moo Milk.
Yeah.
Moo Milk is so good.
Yeah, Moo Moo Milk's great. It's actually shown being, ranched near Olivine City.
Oh yeah, it's the only game it's not in is basically Gen 5 and Gen...
It's not an 8.
Gen 3, 5, and 8. Which is crazy to me, because I feel like just being the only Pokemon that is really used for food means it should get a free pass to every single game.
This and Tauros, I guess, is the analog to it. I guess they use Tauros for meat and Miltank for milk. Which, by the way, is packed with nutrition, making it the ultimate beverage for the sick or weary.
It feels like these Pokédex entries were written by Miltank. Kids who drink Miltank's milk grow up to be hearty, healthy adults.
Dude, the fucking Miltank, milk industry.
It's very, pro-advertiser. It's maybe the Miltank industry is funding the science industry.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for the Miltank fetish corner?
Yes.
No. Crystal?
I'm head of it.
Its milk is high in calories and packed with nutrients. Therefore, if you drink too much of it, you may wind up with a body like Miltank's.
Ooh.
In order to milk a Miltank, one must have a knack for rhythmically pulling up and down on its udders.
Yep, that's how milking cows work, Pokédex.
Also, it says in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, it gives over 5 gallons of milk daily. Apparently, a regular cow gives 8 gallons of milk a day, so that's not
Well,
that
it's
great.
smaller, isn't it?
It's way smaller.
How big is it?
1.2 meters.
Oh, yeah, it's tiny.
In Silver, it says if it has just had a baby, the milk it produces contains much more nutrition. And then in the X entry, it says if it is around babies, the milk it produces contains much more nutrition than usual.
I want my harvest to be really good this week. Honey, bring the baby over.
Put the baby in front of the Miltank. Just leave it.
Just get a bunch of babies.
Just sit babies on top of it.
I like its shiny color.
Oh, I was about to say I fucking hate it.
Oh, I like it. I think it's a really nice color.
Blue on a cow just looks so weird and
I like how in Ruby, Sapphire, and Gold and Silver, it's more of a white colour than the blue tinge it's got in later games. Yeah.
I do like that way more. It just keeps getting bluer, the further you go on.
Oh man, the 3D models are so blue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's overpowering.
That's awful.
And they don't look happy either.
They're not happy. That is not a happy cow.
It doesn't look like a cow, it looks like a weird dog in the 3D models.
I was gonna get to this. It's got a dog's face. It's got the same face as most dog Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right.
Dog nose, dog mouth.
I really liked using this thing when I used it, because it got scrappy, which is just hilarious.
Scrappy is...
You hit ghost types with normal moves and fighting moves.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so like, fuck, basically.
This thing's also like way faster than you'd think.
In game, it's really good.
Yeah, I've heard these things are like super good. I've never used one, but
I highly recommend it.
In terms of baby Pokemon, I feel like this would have been a good one to have a baby Pokemon of, maybe.
One that evolves into either Taurus or Miltank.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh man, that'd be cool, yeah. Or Buffalo. Buffalont as well.
You know what? I have a lot to say. I think Buffalont's better than Tauros. I said it.
Buffalot is my boy. Love that guy.
I agree with that. I think he's more interesting.
We'll get to that.
Miltank and Taurus, I don't think they're very obviously implied to be related, but they aren't like technically related.
Yeah, and Tauros is 100% male.
And Miltank's 100% female.
Miltank is 100% female. It just makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's another Nidoran thing where the males and females are actually different species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason.
But if you breed a Miltank and a Tauros, you'll always get a Miltank, I think. Whereas like if you breed like Nidoran and both Nidorans, you can get either type. Or if you breed like Volbeat and Illumisa, I think you can get either as well.
How do we get a Tauros then? I guess Tauros and a Ditto, right?
Tauros and a Ditto, yeah.
I kind of want some milk and cookies now, honestly. Oh no, my milk's expired.
Poison type Miltank. Expired milk.
That's a good one.
Sour Miltank. It'd look good in purple as well.
Just spurts out acid.
Only one udder remains, all the others is shriveled up and dropped off.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
The milk that this Miltank shoots out can melt steel.
It's got one giant udder that looks like an eyeball, and it blinks occasionally if you look at the sprite long enough.
Oh.
That's ghost type Miltank.
Flying type Miltank, it has really long udders that spin around really quickly like a helicopter.
Do you think you ever get super Miltanks that have more udders? Just like 8 udders instead?
That should be Gigantamax Miltank, where it's just like fucking like 60 udders on a giant cow.
Now you're just describing someone's fetish.
Gigantamax Miltank should just have like a milking machine attached to its udders. And it's got a special move where like I'd call it milk rush, I think, where like it fires so much milk that the milking machine pops off, and then it's just spraying milk for the rest of the match, and it causes a rainy day effect.
It looks like the surf graphic, but it's just fucking milk.